2, that is Brian Cox making the stop.
Yeah, again, just a nice, easy rhythm throw here, going to the single receiver side, throwing the hitch to Falatea, just keeping Brady in rhythm.
Gain of 6 on that reception. Brady hands the ball off, and it is number 4 this time. That is Kafusi, and Kafusi gets up to, looks like the 34-yard line, gain of 8, and that will bring up a first down.
Yeah, they're bringing that big bruiser in there to go hit him, try and get that first down and keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at Punahou's own 34-yard line. That is first wide bank first down. We have Falatea in motion, waiting to stop from center. Goes back to pass. Brady fires it down the middle. He has an open man. It is caught. That is Falatea. He runs down to 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. 66-yard touchdown. Leah Falatea, and that is a touchdown, gentlemen. No flags on the field. And Punahou takes a 20-14 lead, barring the conversion.
Yeah, they send them in motion if you didn't see it pre-snap, and they send him right down the seam, right on the safety man-to-man. Great throw, great catch. Unbelievable connection between those two guys right there for the touchdown.
It looked like Tupua was like the last man to had a chance at him, but Falatea just said, vroom, and that was like the end of that. Tim Horn set to try the extra point. Out of the hold of Eldridge, waiting to snap from center. Horn being real patient. St. Louis anxious to block. And the kick is up. And it's good, like that. Number 3, Punahou takes a 21-14 lead with 10:57 remaining here in the first half. Wow, that's all I can say. Ryan, I'm going to throw it to you this time. Is this what you were looking for with tonight's game?
Oh, absolutely. There was a allusion to that 2015 matchup between Punahou and St. Louis, the game that went to overtime, in which Punahou was able to defeat Tua Tagovailoa and St. Louis in that battle. But I wonder if, when they received invitations for this contest, whether the invitation said defense optional. I'm just wondering.
If you remember that year, they had a great quarterback by the name of Efren Tuiloa, who was leading them that year. And Punahou has a great pedigree of good quarterbacks there. And last year, of course, we had Stephen Barber. And tonight, I'm just speechless there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. St. Louis's back four is being tested. And they're going to face the stiffest test outside of Mililani.
Byer as well. And Wallace back to receive. And Wallace just says, you know what? I'm going to let the ball bounce over my head. That is an automatic touchback.
Now we got to see the answer of the Punahou defense here. Their offense has been doing a great job. Special teams came up big. Let's see the answer that Coach Ane and his coaching staff have to try and get a 3-and-out or stop this drive and get a punt going.
I talked to defensive coach Ron Lee before the game, and he basically said 4 players for his defense key to answer Delara. That is Tufono, Luifao, Gilman, and Makaula. And they have been terrors for Delara so far in this game. Delara will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 10:57 remaining here in the first half. Punahou up 21-14. Delara hands the ball off. It looks like gets up to the 28-yard line. And oh my, as there's some extracurriculars, but that was number 10, Sam, and Sam just got leveled there.
Yeah, they try and disguise a lot of things. Maninoa folds back inside. This defense is doing a good job of bottling up this run and getting them on the ground. Great big hit there. Great aggressive defense.
Molosi Sam had a 3-yard gain there, and they now have an empty backfield. 2nd and 7, ball at their own 23-yard line. Again, Delara in the shotgun, waiting to snap. Goes back to pass. He looks, doesn't find anyone, rolls out to his left. Takes off with the ball, gets to the 25. Push out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Making the stop for Punahou was Hiram DeFries making the stop.
Yeah, it's always hard when you're trying to rush 3. There's humongous running lanes. Delara sees that everything is covered up. He's so decisive when he runs, and he goes and gets some chunk yards and gives St. Louis a 3rd and short.
3rd and 2, ball at their own 28-yard line. 4 wide receiver strips off to the far side this time. Sam set back, waiting to snap from center. Delora back to pass. He looks, and he's dropped there again, but we're going to have a late flag as, oh my.
Face mask, number 45.
Again, Lindbergh
Punahou,
doing a great job of
15-yard
spying
penalty.
on Delora.
First down.
Looks like he got a little bit of the face mask. I didn't see it, but the ref did, and bailed St. Louis out there off of a sack.
And of course, Delora just helped out with showing, hey, he touched my face mask. But that is a 15-yard penalty, and that will give St. Louis that first down. Ball's now spotted at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. St. Louis has it at their own 39-yard line. Empty backfield once again. Delora waiting to snap from center. Trips off to the far side this time. Delora goes back to pass, fires it down, and it's caught. That's Beyer. Beyer gets it up to, it looks like the 43-yard line. Louis Fall in on the stop there.
Yeah, Punahou's defense, as you can see, they're setting up to stop the big balls down the field, only giving Jaden the underneath little hook there. Great job getting down, tackling them, keeping it at 2nd and medium.
5 yards on that reception for Beyer, but sets up 2nd and 5. Ball at their own 44-yard line. 9:15 remaining here in the first half. Again, Punahou up 21-14. Delora goes back to pass. Punahou in on the rush. And there's ball is tipped. That is a live ball. It's intercepted by number 11, Gilman. Gilman gets around, and he says, Merry Christmas, how do you do? We have a late flag, and I think Punahou is going to invite Jaden Delora to their Christmas party for that Christmas present there, Coach.
Yeah, it looks like it was deflected. Delora trying to get it in there, gets the hands up, pops it up. Great job by Gilman, having the wherewithal to find the football. Interception, Punahou, great answer there.
Dead ball, personal foul, number 18. 15-yard penalty, first down.
I saw Coach Ane coming onto the field, and he was hot, and he basically let his 2 cents down, and St. Louis got hit with a huge penalty there.
Punahou's defense is doing a good job right now of mixing up the coverages, sending 5, sending 3, sending 2, and just making this young quarterback who's trying to gain some experience, giving him all kinds of different looks so that he doesn't get comfortable back there throwing the football.
Coach, I stand corrected. That unsportsmanlike why Coach Ane got onto the field. His player got hit with a 15-yard penalty. Thus, the return is back at their own 27-yard line. Brady again has it in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Punahou again up 21-14. St. Louis has a 4-man front. Waiting to snap. Brady rolls out to his left, right, fires it down, and incomplete. Intended for number 10, that is Falatea, but Falatea was being mugged by a pair of Crusaders there.
Yeah, a little bit of the youth there showing in Brady. No need to get out of the pocket. He was trying to go after his main target. They're putting a bracket on Falatea. They don't want him to make any more plays.
2nd and 10, ball at their own 27-yard line. Again, Brady in the shotgun, waiting to snap from center. Ball is handed off, and his runner just literally went backwards there, and Kafusi had a big loss there on that play.
Yeah, it looks like the defense is starting to play with a little bit more of an attitude right now, trying to answer back to spot their offense a little bit. Going to the big back Kafusi, tackle for loss, makes it a 3rd and long situation.
3rd and 12, ball at their own 25-yard line. Brady again in the shotgun, trips off to the near side this time, waiting to snap from center. St. Louis getting down and fires across the middle and almost picked off as Falatea tipped it. And number 2, that would be Cox, only said, thank you and how do you do?
Very eerily similar plays there off the deflection.
Yeah, Brady, you know, he saw the hole in the defense, didn't put it. He needed to zip that in there. Falatea saw Kamakaviva Ole coming across and did not want to get his bell rung.
Horn back to punt the ball. We have Wallace standing back at his own 30-yard line. And waiting to snap from center. Looks like St. Louis is bringing everybody. And, oh, my, almost blocked. Wallace is not touching the ball, and the ball is going to be down at the 41-yard line. 34-yard punt, no return. I guess that would be great field position for St. Louis, as ball didn't go that far, and St. Louis has it in prime field position for them.
Yeah, you got to love the answer by the Saints defense right there. You know, momentum is slowly swinging into the way of the Buff and Blue, and they came out there with an attitude and with a swagger that you usually see from them.
Coach Ron Lee basically just says, you know what, if you want some, come get some, and they showed attitude there. And they have the ball back, 1st and 10. The ball handed out to Pai Kai. Pai Kai tries to get around to the outside, but he's met immediately by a big horde of Buff and Blue, led by number 38. That is Shiraki leading the charge there.
Yeah, 1st and 10, nice easy run play. Right there, the Punahou defense just swarming and getting them down for a tackle for loss.
Loss of 1 in that play, 2nd and 11. Delara in the shotgun. We have Pai Kai, the setback, waiting to snap from center. Trips off to the near side this time. Pai Kai gets the hand. Oh no, Delara on the keeper, gets around, gets up to the 40. He dives forward, and let's see where they spot the ball. It looks like at the 42-yard line, gain of 3 on that 2nd down play.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Ron Lee is trying to take advantage a little bit of his quarterback's legs. You know, gave it on the 1st play. 2nd play, he kept it, trying to make plays with his feet to try and get the sticks moving.
3rd and 8, ball at their own 42-yard line. Again, Punahou up 21-14. We have 6:50 remaining here in the 1st half. Delara looking off and calling the signals, waiting to stop from center. Goes back to pass. He fires out to his right. Hasn't, and almost picked off once again. That was Shiraki. Almost said, oh my, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, this Punahou defense is really keyed into what's going on. They were going to go with the out to the single receiver side. Shiraki right there underneath it. Man, that would have been a humongous play right there. He's going to pick off one of those and take it to the house soon.
Ryan, this is sort of deja vu to that 2015 when Punahou beat St. Louis in that first game. But as we come to live action here, that punt travels down the field, gets up to, looks like the 10-yard line, gets down to the 9-yard line. We have a penalty marker down on the field. 49-yard punt, no return, but let's see what the penalty is. And you know what?
Every guardsman knows the call. It's a soldier's
Personal
battle
foul.
cry.
Number
handed down
81.
through
Hands to the
generations.
face. 15-yard penalty,
It's
1st
an
down.
expression of morale, encapsulating the spirit of the warrior ethos. It has many meanings, but when it's spoken, the message is clear. Heard, understood, acknowledged. Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
All right, welcome back here to Hawaiian Financial Frederick Curtin Field at Aloha Stadium again. I'm Robert Rabideau again. We have the coach and Ryan Nagano joining me on the broadcast. Gentlemen, I'll start with Ryan. Your thoughts so far?
Well, it seems like after the fireworks and the flurries happened, you know, in the middle of the first half, I think things had kind of settled down. Defenses are taking over. in-game adjustments have been made. And it's going to be a true test for these two superstar quarterbacks with their real test here tonight.
All right, Brady again leads his team 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Brady goes back to pass. He looks, he fires it down the field. It's caught by, my goodness, that is Eldridge, and Eldridge lands at the 39-yard line. Gain of 16 on that first down play.
Yeah, you love the poise by the quarterback right here. He's taking it to the right side of the field, waiting for that hole in the zone. It's been there all night. Great catch there by Eldridge.
Brady again trips off to the far side this time, waiting the snap from center. Hands the ball off. That is to Kapusi. Kapusi gets around, and he gets dragged out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Making the stop for St. Louis is number 12, Jordan Botello, making the stop.
Yeah, they're running a little counter play here, you know, trying to catch St. Louis. They do a great job, the Saints do, of taking up every inside gap, trying to bounce it. And Botello out there, running them down, tracking them down for a tackle for loss.
Brady again in the shotgun, trips off to the far side this time, waiting the snap, goes back to pass, and he gets leveled down for a sack. That is number 44 for St. Louis. That is Quinones making the stop.
Yeah, the USC commit does a great job of taking an inside move on the guard. Brady's got his eyes downfield. Nice sack right there for Quinones.
8 yards on the sack. We'll bring up 3rd and 19, ball at their own 30-yard line. We have 5:10 remaining here in the first half. Again, Punahou up 21-14. Brady goes back to pass once again. He looks, fires it down the field, and it's tipped and incomplete. And oh my, as he literally almost had his receiver. Alex Thompson was the intended receiver on that play.
Yeah, good job by the Saint defense. Kila Kamakaviva-Ola adjusting in that zone, coming underneath that bender, getting his hand up just right there to stop that incompletion.
Kila almost had a good interception maybe. If he was maybe about a foot longer, he would have had it. Tim Horn set to punt the ball at the own 30-yard line. We have Wallace back at his own 30. Horn with the high punt. Wallace is just going to let the ball bounce. And the ball goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 30-yard punt, no return. Coach, I was meaning to ask you this beforehand, but would you say right now Punahou has the momentum and the going into the end of the first half?
I think right now, where I said it's kind of stabilizing here. I know they got a lead on the scoreboard, but you can see that they're battling back, they're fighting. So, we're going to see here in about 4 minutes where that momentum lies.
All right, and here we go once again. DeLara leading his team onto the field once again. Has 4 wide receivers waiting the snap from center. Pai Kylie set back, waiting the snap. Punahou has a 4-man front. And DeLara goes back, rolls out to his right. We have a penalty marker on the field. And Louis Fowl brings him down for a sack. Ball is loose. And we're going to see what the penalty is, but it kind of looks like that will be Punahou ball if it goes against St. Louis.
Holding, number 55, Punahou. That penalty declined. First down.
Okay, I think he meant to say St. Louis,
Yeah.
but it is a turnover, gentlemen.
Yeah, Punahou is doing a great job of mixing up their coverages. They're spying them, ill-advised throw, trying to make something happen. Great job of the defender getting in front of that football and getting that ball turned over. Now we can feel that momentum swinging back into Punahou's favor.
Yeoman, one of the star players there for the defense, just basically gave his team prime field position deep into St. Louis territory as the ball is spotted at the St. Louis 34-yard line. There, Brady leads his team onto the field. There, the fans from Punahou are just saying, yeah, we're on the Jumbotron, Mom. And, well, we are here live once again. 1st and 10, ball at the St. Louis 34-yard line. Brady calls out the play, trips off to the near side. St. Louis has a 4-man front, and it looks like they got called for another. Oh, no, we have a false start, like you said, Coach.
Yeah, like I said, you can't make any more sudden
False
movements
start.
to get to be
Number
to think that
58,
you're going to draw the
Punahou,
defense off.
5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
I think they must have got the phone call from the referee group and said, you got to call that all the time now. And as a result of the penalty, 1st and 15, ball at the St. Louis 39-yard line. Brady again trips off to the near side this time, waiting to snap from center. Play action. Brady fires it down the middle. Has an open man. That's Palatia. And it's picked off. Number 2, that is Cox. Cox makes it up to the 20, 25, and gets down at the 27-yard. We have a late penalty flag. Oh my, that was sort of like a punt there, but good return for St. Louis. But let's see what the penalty call is.
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to go play action with a switch on the outside. Really, if you saw the play, if he throws the outside vertical instead of the inside vertical, it's a touchdown. But great job by Cox there on the interception, getting the return right there, the clip right at the end of the play by Botello.
Illegal blindside block on number 12, St. Louis. Half the distance, first down.
That great return negated by that clip, like you said there, Coach. And St. Louis will have it half the distance to go. Let's see where they spot the ball.
Legal's blindside block, number 12, St. Louis. Half the distance, first down.
And it looks like they're going to have to travel 90 yards for a potential tying score. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. DeLauro will have an empty backfield as he comes out to the field. DeLauro waits the snap. Goes back to pass. Takes off with the ball. Gets up to the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. He has an open lane, and he falls forward to about the 30-yard line. Gain of 20 on that quarterback keeper there, Coach.
Yeah, what Punahou is doing is they're dropping their nose out of there on that play, so Coach Lee goes empty, and he lets his quarterback take off. And if he doesn't bump into a Rossi Mose right here, he might be to the house.
Yeah, that's a big brick wall at 6'4", 350.
That's a 1st and 1 bank, first down. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. DeLauro again. And he just hands the ball to Sam. Sam falls forward to the 36-yard line. Malosi Sam had a good run there. Gain of 6 on that first down play.
Yeah, you like the play call here. A little sprint draw. Been throwing the ball all night. Coach Lee coming up, getting creative, reaching deep down into that playbook of his, and trying to get first downs and move the sticks.
I think Sam might have to come out for one play as his helmet came off, as he runs off to the side of the field.
Personal foul, targeting, 31, Punahou, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Wow, I didn't see that penalty flag, as Punahou just gave St. Louis a huge gift there, Coach, and they called that targeting penalty.
Yeah, that was a bad call, because if you really see the replay, the Punahou defender hit his own player, and he did not hit Sam. That's a bad call.
And there, Coach Ani just shaking his head going, I'm not inviting you to my Christmas party there. Brandis Murfuentes, our head referee for tonight's game. 1st and 10 at the Punahou 49-yard line. DeLauro back and hands the ball off to Paikai. Paikai gets around and gets down to the 45-yard line. Making the stop for Punahou is number 43. That's Maltautia making the stop.
Yeah, here again, they're coming back to that little easy draw play there, because they know what Punahou is trying to do. Great job by Maltautia there, getting him on the ground.
A name we have said quite a number of times here in the broadcast booth. Again, 2nd and 6, ball at the Punahou 45-yard line. DeLauro again with the empty set, waiting to snap from center. Punahou has a 3-man front. DeLauro looks, has an open lane. He looks, he fires it, and intercepted, as it just literally went right to the Punahou defender, and that is an interception there. Number 20 there, that is Pu'u Robinson making the interception.
Yeah, it's looking like Jalen Delora is trying a little bit too hard to make plays happen right now and making some bad decisions down the field and turning the ball over. That young quarterback needs to settle down and just play the game that he plays. There it is again, another shot, just throwing the ball up, thinking that he's going to make a play, and he's turning it over. Punahou's in great position.
Byer making the tackle there on the interception return. Brady will have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Again, Punahou has a 21-14 lead, 2:39 remaining here in the first half. Punahou has trips off to the far side of the field this time, waiting to snap from center, and we're going to have a stoppage of action. I think we have a penalty marker down on the
Dead
field.
ball. Delay a game. Punahou, 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Punahou gets hit with a delay of game call, and as a result of the penalty, 1st and 15 at their own 20-yard line. First and 15, again, Brady waiting to stop from center. We have Kalahiki off to the near side. Delayed handoff. It gets up to the 20, to the 22, and that is Palatia who gets pushed out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Gain of 3 on that first down play. 2nd and 12.
Yeah, here's Punahou answering back with a little draw play. Hand off to Terrell here, trying to get as many yards as he can. You know, they're trying to pass rush. Great job by Jordan Botello coming out of his pass coverage and running them down.
Pass down the field, and it is picked off by Cox. Cox gets to the 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. There's a penalty marker, 5. He's in the end zone. That's a good return, but St. Louis will have the ball, but blocking the back perhaps. It looked like Brady was trying to force that in there, Coach.
Yeah, same thing. You know, both quarterbacks, again, their youth is showing right now, trying to make too many things
Illegal
happen.
blindside block. Number 44. St. Louis, 15-yard penalty.
Indeed, that was a blindside block, and that great return as we check it out here.
Yeah,
Legal
again,
blindside
Brady,
block.
you know,
After the
they got
possession
good
has been
plays called, but he's
intercepted,
just heaving it up
15-yard
there, trying
penalty,
to make
first down,
plays.
St. Louis.
You know, got to stop making these ill-advised throws by both quarterbacks. Settle up and just play football. But also on the other side, you know, St. Louis has got to stop these penalties because it's taken away. It just took away a touchdown that would have swung the favor back to them and tied up the ball game.
Coach Cal calls his team over to the sidelines as they make the play call. Team comes back onto the field as they are 28 yards away from a tying score. DeLaura again leading his team up with trips off to the near side this time. Sam is the setback. Delayed handoff to Sam. Sam gets up, dives forward. It looks like to the 22-yard line. Gain of 6 on that first down run there. Lundberg in on the stop.
Yeah, smart play call. They run the football, keep it in bounds. They're trying to run this clock out as far as they can before they go score a touchdown.
2nd and 5, ball at the Punahou 23-yard line. DeLaura again trips off to the near side. Sam is the setback, waiting to snap from center. DeLaura back to pass, fires it down, caught by Byer. Byer gets across the middle, and he falls forward. It looks like to the 16-yard line. Gain of 7 on that second down play. They're going to see 5 yards there, Coach, but that is a first down.
Yeah, Punahou trying to come in and stop the run. Here they come back with a pass. Nice, easy little hitch inside route, keeping it all inside, moving the sticks moving, as well as the clock here.
That's a first and Winebank first down. 1st and 10, ball at the Punahou 17-yard line. DeLaura again in the shotgun, empties backfield, waiting to snap from center. DeLaura goes back to pass, has an open room, gets out of the 15, the 10. He tries to get to the outside and gets brought down. Maltautia making the tackle there.
Again, here we go, a little quarterback draw out of empty. Jalen doing it, putting that ball away, almost got stripped out there by number 40.
2nd and 2, ball at the Punahou 9-yard line. We have 40 seconds remaining here on the clock. Again, Punahou up at 21-14. We have a timeout from Punahou as they want to talk things over.
Timeout,
And
Punahou.
I do this every
charge
time as we get
half.
down to the end of the first half. This time, again, I'm going to start off with Ryan. Ryan, you're Coach Kaliane right now. What do you tell your team? How do you stop this momentum?
Well, I think you need to contain Delora here. They're able to get yards because Delora is ad-libbing, doing things on his own. When you get Delora contained with pressure and the pocket is collapsing, he's panicking a little bit here in the first half, and that's why he's throwing these interceptions. Kind of the same thing with Hugh Brady also, but that's what I would do, is just make sure that Delora doesn't, they don't break contain. I like the fact that they used Lundberg or Liu Fao as spy linebackers to keep Delora in check in the pocket.
Absolutely, and now I'm going to turn it over to Coach MAAFALA, who I know is a defensive specialist, and I know he knows defense very well, but if you're Cal Lee right now, how would you get into the end zone with the 36 seconds remaining here in the first half?
Well, 36 seconds is a lifetime. They have the luxury of having a former Division I offensive coordinator. So right here, you just play it smart. Just keep the sticks moving. Get it into a first and goal situation and eat up as much of the clock as you can before you score.
2nd and 2, ball again at the 9-yard line. 36 seconds remaining here. Again, Punahou up 21-14. Delora with the empty backfield, waiting the snap from center. Delora back to pass, fires it. It is caught, and he's out of bounds at the 5-yard line. 23, that's Nishigaya in on the reception. Gain of 4, that is a 1st and goal.
Yeah, really smart. Just throwing a little hitch out there, getting the ball out, getting outside, getting a first down, and then stalling the clock for them with 30 seconds left. It's a lifetime for them before they really need to score.
And also, if you take a look at the clock, the scoreboard, they have 3 timeouts to play with. Again, Delora in the shotgun. Again, empty backfield. Delora takes off with the ball, and he walks into the end zone and waiting for the signal. That is a touchdown. St. Louis closes the lead to 21-20, barring the conversion.
Yeah, again, they've been doing it all night. They're running a quarterback draw. You just got to love the veracity of this Delora kid right now, trying to make things happen for his team, getting down, getting dirty, scoring a touchdown.
Napu Noah set to try the extra point. Out of the hold of a pole, waiting to snap. Kick is up. And it's good. I like that. St. Louis ties the game here at 21-21 with 24 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now, with this game being what it is, Ryan, do you see Coach Ane perhaps airing it out?
Absolutely not. I think that you should just, being in the position of being tied here with the #1 team in the state, and you can all the adornments and credentials that St. Louis has acquired in the national publications, this is a great spot for Kaleane and Punahou right now. I wouldn't want to do anything to get off of that, especially since Brady had 2 interceptions in his last 2 possessions.
Max Perks lists St. Louis as the 7th best team in the nation, but they also list Punahou as the 69th best team in the nation. And simply put, you just got to see what they do, and let's see what they can do on this perhaps last drive of the first half. It looks like number 10 once again, Falatia as well as Eldridge back to receive this kick. Kasahara set to kick the ball off. He gets it down the field, and it's fielded at the 12 by Eldridge. Eldridge gets to the 20, 25, gets down to the 29-yard line. Gain of 17 on that return. We had some extra shoving there, but referees are saying, now let it go.
Yeah, I think Punahou's offense, they got to protect their quarterback a little bit here on the return. Eldridge trying to get there. You know, they got to preserve the time and get down. But they got to get to what they were doing early, stop trying to get greedy and throw the ball down the field every time, and just let Brady feel comfortable and give him manageable calls that he can play.
Coach, I think we have a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is as referee Brandon Smith-Fuentes is talking to his crew.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 17, St. Louis, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Now with that 15-yard give, and the ball looks like it's going to be spotted at the 44-yard line. Coach, do you air it out here?
No, you get into your 2-minute offense, right? You use your receivers to get out of bounds, get nice, easy plays, just get right down the field. You got 2 timeouts. Get closer before you take that shot for the zone.
Brady looks over to the sidelines, looking for the play call. Trips off to the far side, waiting to snap from center. Brady making the play call. St. Louis has 4 men up to the line. Brady goes back to pass. He fires it down, and unfortunately he cannot connect with his receiver. Pass intended for Kalahiki, and that will bring up second down.
Yeah, they're just trying to run the out, just like I said, trying to preserve the clock. You know, again, just got to keep Brady settled in. Those balls are sailing on him a little bit.
Second and 10, ball again at their own 44-yard line. Brady looking over to the sideline. He's waiting for the play call. Again, their coaches are calling in the play. Empty backfield. St. Louis has 4 men up to the line. Brady back to pass. He looks, fires it down the middle. It's caught by Kalahiki. Kalahiki falls forward. It looks like to the 31-yard line. 25 yards on that reception. 6 seconds remains here. Let's see if they're going to call timeout maybe.
Yeah, here it is, empty back set. Run a nice little post. Getting all the way down into the plus territory, setting them up, giving them an opportunity. 6 seconds. If he gets the ball off in enough time, he can make a play. He can run 2 plays here.
Punahou did indeed call timeout there, Coach, as they basically have it 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. I'm going to throw it again to Ryan. And Ryan, you're the defense now. You see Brady's momentum going down to the field. How do you stop them with the time remaining left on the clock?
Well, basically, if they're going to run a play here with 6 seconds, they do have 1 timeout left, so the middle of the field is still in play. But my top priority is to make sure they don't score a touchdown. If they get out of bounds in time to, kick a lengthy field goal, then, that's probably the maximum I will allow. Definitely no touchdown.
It looks like they're setting up for a field goal. Tim Horn is, they're setting up for, looks like a 49-yard field goal as the ball is spotted at the 39-yard line. Interesting play call as they're waiting to stop. Ball is down, kick is up. And it's no good. Oh my, interesting play call as we come into the first half with the score tied 21-21. Interesting play call. Final thoughts before we end the first half, starting with Ryan.
Oh, that's why you love Saturday nights here in September. Great game between number 1 and number 3, just as advertised.
And Coach, your final thoughts.
Yeah, like we said here, 21-21. It's been a shootout so far. 2 young quarterbacks that have shown the ability to make big plays, but also shown the penchant to make some bad ones.
All right, this is homecoming night here at Aloha Stadium, and we're going to see you in the second half with the score tied 21-21. You're listening to Aloha Stadium Stars Sports.